Hey, what's up, everybody? Here at the 510 shop again, and I just finished up the Eclipse not too long ago, and I kind of wanted to. I mentioned my 240, and I kind of wanted to make a little video showing y'all basically what I'm starting with here. This is a 1995 Nissan 240 SX automatic with a 2.4 liter KA24DE 4-cylinder motor, and I've had this car for a while. I've actually had it for a little over a year, and I plan on doing a really big build on this car. Sorry about that, the lens was a little dirty. I plan on doing a big build on this car. I've always loved 240s. I've had several of them, and this is just kind of, what is really bright. Let me try to get it from the other side. I've had 240s with the SR and KA and all that good stuff, so I really wanted to build one with for a 2J with the 2JZ in it. Like I said, it is automatic, and I plan to keep it automatic. I feel like a 2JZ with an automatic transmission would be absolutely wonderful, make really good power. But I sold the front end off of it to kind of fund buying some parts. And I'm currently about 50% done with pulling the motor out, and I'm gonna try to build like some kind of rack where I can set the actual body on top of it and roll it around. I'm gonna drop the front subframe in the rear. I have absolutely everything to redo the suspension, every last bushing, control arm, coilovers, I mean everything. I have everything to make the front and back suspension and subframes brand new, nice and tight. I got all the brakes, the new rotors, all that. It is going to have a 5-lug conversion. So I have a lot of parts already in the trunk for it that I'm going to be installing. And I'm going to start the body work, and once the engine bay is pulled, I'm going to start cleaning up the engine bay and stripping everything, getting it ready to prep and paint. Richard's going to paint it for me, and we're going to pull the windshields out of it, the weather stripping. I mean everything's gonna come out of this thing. This car is gonna be, this isn't a budget build like the Civic is. This is gonna be, spend as much money as needed to make it look absolutely perfect. So y'all just kind of stick around, and here in a minute I'll show y'all what I'm gonna be doing to pull the motor out, and kind of show y'all how that goes, and so yeah. So here just in a little bit, we'll see what kind of progress we made on it. Alright, so I got the motor and the transmission out. Made a little bit of a mess down there, but not too bad. So I got the whole set sitting over there. The wiring harness, ECU, and then all the accessories that I'm not going to be using since I'm doing the 2JZ swap. And I got a gentleman who I think is going to be buying all of this stuff, so I don't think I'm going to need any of it. I'm still debating on keeping the harness because of the wipers. I realized that the windshield wipers are actually incorporated into the harness, so the only way is to either cut the plug and make your own, or take the wiring out of the harness itself. For that, I'd rather just keep the harness just to be safe, unless I buy one like already pre-made, and they might have that. I'm not sure, I gotta find out. And there's my sheep dying again. I'm fixing to get it off the jack stands and clear all this stuff out, and then I'm going to pull it up to the front, get the pressure washer. I'm going to start pressure washing and degreasing the engine bay, and then the next step is going to be to remove the battery tray, start removing all these brackets, anything that I'm not going to need, the brake booster, and just basically get everything out of the way, everything on the front, so that I can go ahead and start prepping the engine bay, scuffing it down, and getting it ready for paint. So that'll be the next step, and we'll just go from there. So I got the engine base more or less pressure washed, and there's still a few spots. You can see like the black spots where it needs a little bit more cleaning. I stopped only because I ran out of gas in my pressure washer. And I found this interesting. It's very light. It's not deep or anything at all whatsoever, but there's a little bit of rust wanting to start kind of coming through. It's like right here. So nothing bad though. It's just surface stuff, so I can easily take care of that. So I'm fixing to put it back inside. I don't want to leave it outside in the elements. And I'll get some more gas, and I'll probably give it another cleaning. I'll roll it back out here and shoot it again. I'm going to try to get it as clean as possible. The less scrubbing and degreasing I have to do once it's inside, the better. So I'm going to do all that and start taking off the brake booster, brake lines, and the fuel lines, and those heater core hoses, the cowl, the wipers, and the windshield wiper motor, all that stuff. Everything's going to come out of it. And then I'm going to start scuffing it up and getting it ready to paint. So I'll give you another update once we get some more done.